My name is Kristen. If you guys are new here, I'm going to be filming a wellness routine slash day in my life slash morning routine, but I'm starting it at night because my mornings do start very, very early. They start at about 4:40, 5 o'clock. I have started this new morning routine in the new year. So we are about to end January, which is so crazy because I feel like January literally flew by. But we're about to end January and I wanted to do like a month recap with you guys. I wanted to take you guys along on like the things that I have implemented, and then I also want to do like a review of the month, which I think that'll be the best way going forward to like track how everything's going. And yeah, I think that would be a fun way to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing, what things worked this month, what things I need to improve on, what things I stayed consistent on. But yeah, I wanted to start this video off tonight because things will get rolling in the morning. I don't even know how this is going to work because my brain is like in automatic mode in the morning. Like it's literally like I literally sleep in my workout clothes. Like I'm wearing my workout top and then I'm also wearing my workout shorts. I just threw some sweats on top, but literally everything is robotic in the morning because we don't have much time. And yeah, so to wind down the night, I just finished reading my Bible, which is one of my non-negotiables, and I am happy to say that up until this point, today's the 28th, I have been, let me pause this audio before I get copyrighted. But I am happy to say that it is one of the habits and non-negotiables that I have been able to do every single day. And I'm really, really proud of myself for that because yeah, like that is my main priority. Like above everything is my relationship with God and just spending time in His Word every single day. Being disciplined enough to do that, I'm very, very proud of myself. And that is a non-negotiable that will go on for the rest of my life. And I know things will get hectic, but if we have time to be on our phone for 10 to 15 minutes and scroll, we have time to be in our Word for 10 to 15 minutes at least. But yeah, I just finished reading my Bible. I'm reading through the Bible in a year. So I'm about to finish Genesis tomorrow, which I love reading through Genesis. Like no matter how many times, oh, my light was literally just flashing, so weird. But no matter how many times I read Genesis, like I just fall in love with it and I just love reading it. But anyway, just finished reading my Bible. I am probably going to hop in the bed real soon. It is 8:43, so I try to be in bed by like 9:30. We'll try to be asleep by 9:30. Some days that works, some days it doesn't. Most days it doesn't. I'm going to talk about my sleep later on in the video, but my sleep is definitely an area of concern. I'm getting like 6 hours, I think like 6 hours of sleep, which is not ideal. I would love to get like 7 to 8 ideally, but I don't. So that is something that we are going to reassess, reapproach this upcoming month. But I'm going to take my magnesium. Let me shift you guys on over. So I take my magnesium every single night. This has also been a non-negotiable. I think I only missed one day this entire month, but this is the brand. Let me see if it shows you. This is the brand I use. It's the Micro Ingredients Pure Magnesium Glycinate. I take the 1,000 milligrams per serving one, and this one has 300 capsules. So I've had this. This bottle lasts a long time because I believe you only take 2 capsules for each serving. So I take 2 capsules a night. It's about $20, I think, on Amazon. So I will link it. I think it's a pretty good deal. My camera is about to die. I will make sure I charge it for tomorrow. But this is one of the things that are non-negotiable. It helps with sleep, helps me get deeper sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna wind down. But I just thought I would kick off the vlog here tonight and then I'll pick back up tomorrow morning. morning, guys. Welcome to the next day. I just got a workout in. It was really good. I hit legs. I did, let me pause my music. I did squats, split squats, leg extensions, leg curls, and RDLs. And it was my first day back strength training. So when my period hits, I try to take it very easily. So normally I will do like 12 through 30, something to keep my heart rate up, get me sweating, but not too intensive on my body, just because I don't want to overdo it. But I am on day, I think like 5 of my period, day 4 of my period, so I felt pretty good going into the gym. So I got a good strength training session in. It is 6:06 and it is freezing outside. Like, that's why I look like this. Like, it doesn't even look like I just came back from the gym because it is so cold out there. But I did get some gym footage for you guys, so it should have been included in here. But I'm feeling really good. I feel really inspired when I go hard because I know those are going to produce the results. But yeah, had a really good gym session. Also, I wanted to point out, you guys probably noticed that I wear like one glove in the gym. I promise one hand is not colder than the other. It's because I have my Oura ring on this hand and I'm scared of it getting scratched on like the bars. So until I get like a ring cover, I'm just gonna wear a glove right now. But I got my boyfriend got me the ceramic one, and this one actually comes with Oura like sends you like this like what is it called, like a scuff pad or something like that, and it actually like takes the scuffs out. Like, I thought like I ruined it the first week because there was like a black scuff mark, and I used that little thing, and when I tell you it's like a magic eraser, it's like a magic eraser. Like, it literally took it all out. And I use it like sometimes like every other week just to like kind of polish it and make sure it's still looking good. But yeah, I wear a glove on this hand because for that reason. But I'm gonna go ahead and shower, get ready for the morning. One thing I did want to tell you guys, because my night routine, after I think I filmed like the intro, I don't know if I filmed anything else, but some of my night non-negotiables are that I use this Mielle hair oil, especially when I wear my hair silk back. I try to make sure I put it in the fronts of my hair because I have noticed my hair breaking off in the front. Obviously, it's the consequences of my own actions. However, it is really hard to be a gym girly and to wear your hair like out and not in a slick back, because literally I cannot wash my hair and do all the things before work. But I just make sure I use this, especially because I'm just trying to retain length. I'm trying to grow my hair, especially this year, but just be a good steward of my hair. So I do use this in the mornings. And then also a new addition to my skincare routine. So my boyfriend got me some Nimi skincare. It's this American-made, faith-based, clean ingredient skincare brand, and he got me a couple of things from their skincare line, which he got me this peptide day cream, which is what I will put on in the morning after I shower. And then also he got me this hydrating night cream, and then he also got me this vitamin C cleansing scrub, which I needed because I felt like my skin was not getting clean just using my normal cleanser. Even when I would like double cleanse, I felt like there was still stuff on my skin. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like I'm trying to include little pieces of my routine in this video, my non-negotiables that I've started doing. But yeah, that's just a little bit about my night routine. Try to get in bed at like 9:30, well 9, go to sleep by 9:30. Last night I just struggled to go to sleep. I don't know why. I didn't have caffeine. I didn't have sugar before bed. I don't know why, but last night I really struggled to fall asleep. And you know, like when you're struggling so much that you end up scrolling on your phone. Yeah, that happened. But I think I went to sleep like at 10:30. I think my sleep score was like a 79. So I'm not mad. I'm not, during the week, I don't necessarily get that much normally. So, or that high of a sleep score. And then it says I'm showing signs of recovery, and I think it's because my heart rate actually went down into like a recovery level last night when I was sleeping, which is one thing that I've been, well, at least Aura has been telling me, that my heart rate doesn't like go low to like signify recovery. Like, it doesn't, I don't get a lot of deep sleep, so we're working on that. But yeah, I've been really loving my Aura app and the Aura ring and getting the insights, and it really challenges me. And one of the things which I will talk about in the end of this video when I do my whole like January debrief, my sleep, something needs to change because I'm not getting enough sleep. And yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board on sleep because your girl's not getting enough. Even though I don't feel tired throughout the day, I just know because my Aura ring is calculating the amount of time I'm sleeping, and I'm like, maybe my body functions off of like 6 hours of sleep, you know? Like, I'm fine. I feel fine, but my Aura ring is like, you should get more sleep. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling because I have to leave the house in less than an hour. So, I'm gonna go shower. Current jewelry stack, which I've been obsessed with. This cross necklace is, I don't even know if it's showing very well, but it's from TikTok shop. I got it like around Christmas time and I've been wearing it ever since. Aura ring on this hand, the only thing really. And then on this hand, my mom got me these pearls with gold in between from Honduras when she went. And then the finger stack is just this gold ring from Shein. And then this pearl ring that has a little, oh, I wish it was focusing. It has a little gold bead in the middle to tie it all in. But I feel like this hand just happened to be gold and pearl. But I really like it. And yeah, so I am wrapping up my skincare. Like I said, I've been using Nimi, and then I do a little bit of makeup. I gel my eyebrows down a little bit, put some mascara, and I conceal some dark spots that I have on my face. And then now I'm using this e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. So oddly enough, I do not put it all over my face because I noticed that it was making my skin look weird halfway through the day. I can't really explain it. I don't know if it's the mirror at work. That mirror at work really humbles me because I don't know. But yes, I am going to, so normally I prep my lunch and my clothes for work the night before. I don't know if it's because I got caught up with filming, but I did not do that. So I need to finish getting dressed. I just put my underclothes on, so like my long sleeve and my little shorts that I wear underneath my pants. But I need to put everything else on, and then I also need to pack my lunch and make my breakfast and show you guys what I do wellness wise, which I'll show you guys in a second. But I'm just going to clean up the bathroom because that's another thing I try to do every morning is I try to clean up my bathroom as soon as I'm done getting ready if I have time. All right, I just finished getting ready for work. I packed my lunch and now I am, normally I do this first. However, your girl did not prepare for the day like I normally do, so I had to do some things that I normally would do the night before, like pack my lunch, pick out my clothes for work. But in the mornings, I normally do a lemon and olive oil shot. I had squeezed my lemon last night actually, so I did do one thing ahead of time. But I just take some lemon and olive oil, kind of swish it around, and then we take it. Not super yummy, but it's better than a vodka shot. So, yeah, so I'm getting ready. I have to leave the house in like 5 minutes. But I also try to keep my kitchen tidy as well. Make sure that I'm putting everything away. And that's pretty much what I do for my morning routine. Today was a little bit hectic, I'm not gonna lie, and that's simply because I didn't prepare certain things the night before like I normally do. I think it's genuinely because I was thinking about this vlog, and I vlogged a little bit last night, and so my head was kind of all over the place. The other thing that I normally do is I also normally take creatine and my collagen and colostrum in the mornings, but lately I have not been loving having smoothies in the morning, and I think it's because it's so cold outside that I literally just do not want, I have no interest in drinking something cold in the morning. So I haven't been taking that, which I know I should be to like help my body recover, help with the gains, but I just have not been feeling it. So yeah, but other than that, I'm gonna get ready to head out to work. I won't take you guys with me to work. However, I will pick up when I get back home from work, and I will do the whole debrief for the month, bringing stats and stuff. I'll work on it at work when I have some off time. But I remember in my last video, I did say what gets measured gets managed. And so I am looking at stats that I've created myself for this past month, to show you guys like what I am looking at, how I'm measuring it. And yeah, so I'm excited for that part of the video because I love watching a video where someone's trying something and then they show us like the starting of it, and then they also show us the results. So I'll have the results for you guys in a little bit, but I'm gonna head off to work. But thank y'all for spending the morning with me. It is definitely hectic. Some mornings, however, like I've noticed, because I'm so productive and so awake, the hour that I have to get ready, I don't even need the whole hour. So normally if I pick out my outfit for work and if I do my lunch, prepare my lunch the night before, I have an extra like 15 minutes that I can just kind of lollygag and whatever. But this morning I did not do that. So yeah, but I'm gonna head to work and then I'll pick back up later. I just got back from work, and today was definitely one of those days where if you really care about students and people, it was exhausting. There were just a lot of moving parts today and a lot of frustrating parts. Makes my job easier, but because I care so much about my students, it's gonna be worth it in the end. But there were a lot of just like things I had to do. And normally I can like leave work and I'll be like, I got everything done. But there were so many students that came in today, and I had so many like little to-dos that I had to like leave for tomorrow that I need to get figured out. And tomorrow's Friday, so I have to be on it tomorrow. But other than that, it was good. Like it was, I'm not gonna complain. It wasn't a horrible day. I didn't get overwhelmed, but there were definitely like a lot of, you know, moving parts. But I'm back home. I was gonna go on a walk, but the sun has already set, so I don't know if I want to do that. But today's like the first day in like a week where it's not freezing cold outside at this point in time, and so I'm like, maybe I should take advantage of it. But I did work out this morning, so I don't necessarily need to, but I probably won't because I have a couple things that I want to do. I do want to give you guys like, fill you guys in on a reflection of January. I want to get the video before this updated so I can post it before the end of January, and then post my other one maybe on February 1st. So I have like 2 days to edit, re-edit, and then upload. So got a lot of things to do. I also have to do dishes, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna change, I think. And maybe I will talk to you guys about, sit down and talk to you guys about my month and how I felt like things went and looking ahead to the next month. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. I got into my comfies and I am ready to debrief the month of January with you guys. I have my handy dandy habit tracker, which I've showed multiple times. And I'm really proud of myself because I kept up with it. I don't know if, there we go. I kept up with it, as you can see. I have to go back and fill in this date just because I was trying to figure out a highlight from that day. I literally think I rotted because that was during like the winter storm. So I don't really know if there was a highlight that day, but I'll fill that in. But I'm really proud of myself for sticking with it. January isn't completely over, so I have a couple more days right here to fill in, but I'm really proud of myself for sticking with it. I feel like sometimes you can get a journal and then you don't end up using it, but I really stuck with it. I really like this format because it is so easy and it's literally one line a day and it's just like putting X's and then tracking metrics. But really, really loved it. I am using the information from this month to really like guide my next month. But yes, I have that. And then I also have this huge it's a little handheld dry erase board that has some stats on it. So if you see me looking over, that's what I'm doing. But let's get into it. So I separated, kind of just like thought and reflected based off of what I did well and what I need to improve on or reevaluate. So we'll start on what I did well for the month. So the first thing was reading my Bible. So that I did it 100% this month, meaning that 28 out of the 28 days, because this is a 28th day of January, I read my Bible every day, which I'm really, really proud of. I'm really, really proud of myself for sticking with it and yeah, for spending time with God every single day. I mean, irregardless of whether you open your Bible or not, you can spend time with God, but just being very intentional about it. And I won't lie, there were some days where I felt like it was a little bit more rushed and I didn't have as much time to sit and to be still, but I still had the discipline to sit down and read my Bible. So proud of myself for doing that. Got 100%, 28 days out of 28 days. Movement was also 100%. So movement quantified as walking, walking on the weekend because on Sunday, because of the Sabbath, I just walk. On Saturdays, I normally do a cardio workout, and then throughout the week, I strength train. 100%, 28 days for 28 days. I actually had a really, really, really good workout this morning, and yeah, I was really, really happy, and I felt like it changed my entire day. Like, I just had a really, really good day, and I love, love, love waking up early in the morning and getting my workout in because I just feel like I show up so much better to work because I've been up 4 hours by the time I get to work. So yeah, and I have been better at fueling my body in the morning because I am working out. I understand that I do need to like refuel. So I've been really doing a better job of like fueling and feeding my body. So happy about that area too. Another area that I did really well was tracking if I took my olive oil and lemon shot, and I did that 96%, which I missed one day, and that was the day that we did a road trip to Austin. We just like were rushing out the door and I just forgot to do it. So yeah, 96, only missed one day. Feel pretty proud of myself. It is a really, really inexpensive wellness, what would I say? Wellness habit. You just get one bottle of olive oil. I had maybe like a half of one and it lasted me the entire month. And then I just would buy lemons at the beginning of every month or every week whenever I went grocery shopping. But I will say this, the thing with wellness shots, any supplements, you're not always going to see like this crazy night and day difference. You just have to trust that it is helping you. So yeah, I did that every single day and I plan to continue doing that. Really, really good for stimulating digestion, getting some healthy fats fresh in the morning, antioxidants, I believe so, from the lemon. Yeah, so really proud of myself, something that I will be continuing next month. The next thing was taking magnesium. So I take magnesium every single night. It just helps me with recovery and deeper sleep. I have noticed like night and day when it comes to when I stop taking it, like in previous times when I've stopped taking it, the next night when I do take it, I will have like very vivid dreams. And I feel like I don't typically remember my dreams, but when I take magnesium, sometimes I dream more, but sometimes it's about things that have gone on during the day. So like if I'm stressed about work, normally work will trickle into my dream, which I don't necessarily love, But I do love that I am aiding in recovery by allowing myself or supplementing myself with something that will help me sleep and have muscle recovery. Another thing that I did well this month, which I could still improve, but I put it on my did well, was I was better at planning. I did put in parentheses work in progress. I feel like you can always become better at being a planner. But one of the things that I'm really proud of is I booked my ticket for the bridal shower that I have to go to at the end of next month already. Now, did that bite me in the butt? Yes, because I went and checked flight prices like the day after and they went down like $40. So, did it though. I booked it ahead of time and I'm proud of myself for doing that. So, yeah. I was also tracking whether or not I planned tomorrow, which planning tomorrow meant I set out my work clothes, set out my workout clothes, and packed my lunch for the next day. I will say that that was a 57%. I was pretty consistent at the beginning of the month, but then I think I was just tired some nights and rushing to bed and I just didn't prioritize that. But as you guys saw earlier in the vlog, definitely when I do those things, when I don't do those things, I should say, it makes my mornings a little bit more hectic. So definitely need to improve on that. But in terms of my flight, I have been notorious for booking flights like the week before I leave. So pretty proud of myself for pulling the trigger and purchasing that ticket ahead of time. And then the last thing that I put for I did really well was no red meat. I stuck to it. I hit 100%. 28 days out of 28 days, I did not eat red meat. I will do a whole video on why I don't eat red meat. This is not me trying to influence you in any way, shape, or form. Genuinely, I don't know what it is, and I've even tried to do research on it, but every time I have red meat, I am very, very emotional on my periods, specifically that week before my period starts. It is horrible. Mentally, just horrible. So I have decided to not eat red meat because I notice a night and day difference. And when I went home for Thanksgiving, I did make the ham. So I tried it and I had a couple pieces. In the period after, when I tell you, like, I didn't realize how far I had come when I ate it and experienced my period that next month. The week before, I was just so low mentally. So that is why I don't, in a short story, that is why I don't eat red meat. Not trying to influence you. There are plenty of benefits of red meat. I actually really do like eating red meat. It just does not agree with my body. And I'd rather not eat it if that means that I will be mentally so much better. And this period, I literally looked at my boyfriend. I was like, see, you couldn't tell that I was getting my period right. And he was like, yeah. I was like, that is why I don't eat red meat. Even though as much as I want it, I will not eat it. But yeah, those are all the things that I did well this month. Now we're gonna move into everything that I can improve upon. All right. So in terms of what I need to improve / reevaluate, the biggest thing is sleep. It's not necessarily that I need to reevaluate that. I just need to improve upon that. I need to be more disciplined about getting in bed, probably now at 8:30. Right now, I would say when I look at my habit tracker, one of the things that I tracked was my sleep. And I would say a good amount of the month, the only days that I got 8 or more hours of sleep were on the weekends. And you can literally see the peaks from the weekends. Let me see if I can show you guys. The peaks, like right here, these are the weekends when I got more than 8 hours. Everything else was down here. And this meant that I was getting between either less than 5 or up to 7 hours of sleep. So most of the month I got less than 7 hours a week, 7 hours of sleep a night. And here's what I will say. It does not affect me during the day. Like, I'm not getting super tired during the day. I actually didn't struggle to wake up, but I understand the importance of sleeping and I need to do a better job. It's as simple as that. So I will say one of the biggest areas of improvement going into this next month is sleep and being more conscientious of my sleep. So that's like number one priority in terms of improvement. The next thing was stress management. I have a lot that's going on. Just to put it simply, I am in school. I am completing the last class of my master's program. It was something that I knew was potentially going to happen, which that's a whole story in and of itself. But I knew that it was potentially going to happen. And right now I am completing my last class of my master's while also teaching, while also having a full-time job, while also trying to pursue all of my passion projects. So and also being in a relationship, which my relationship is not stressful at all. It's just being present and intentional and not being pulled away by the other things that I want to do, but basically being able to prioritize everything, but while making sure that other areas don't lack. So that has caused some stress in my life, and I would say stress management has been one of the areas that I need to really like look into. I found that my Aura insights were kind of telling me that I was stressed at work, and that I just spend some time, a good portion of my day in a stressful mood. So definitely need to be more mindful of that going into next month. I would say task as execution. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Just I know what I want to do, but sometimes it gets all jumbled in my head, and then I just need a break from it. So being better about task execution. Oh my word, I cannot speak today. The next thing was doom scrolling. Now, I haven't had a huge issue with this, but lately, yes, I have. And I think it's because it's literally YouTube, because I don't have any other social media platform. Oh, well, I also do have Pinterest, if you count that. And I just find myself doom scrolling, but I notice that it's triggered by moments of boredom, like at work, when work gets slow, or at night when I can't sleep a little bit or it's taking me a little bit longer. I realize that I am doom scrolling. So just also being more mindful of that and finding ways to fill spaces. One other thing I was thinking of getting like an analog activity, like maybe getting Sudoku, or is it Sudoku? I don't know, Sudoku, whatever. Getting that, or getting something that I can do that takes me away from my phone rather than picking up my phone all the time. And then the last thing, which ties into my other things, was balancing school, work, and relationship. I touched on this in terms of stress management, but just being able to juggle it all without having to certain areas lacking because I'm trying to balance it all. My camera is about to run out of storage, but I will also say spending, I had 93%, so I didn't spend 93% of the days in the month. I don't know what that math is out of 28 days, but that's like 24 days I think that I didn't spend. Now some days I did spend like, what did I do? I don't remember, but they weren't big expenses. 57% on sugar. Need to be way better about my sugar intake. I was really good at the beginning of the month. I think I had a streak of like 10 days of not eating any sugar, and then I let one thing into my diet and then it led to another thing. So the reason why I'm strict about sugar is just because I get hives. I don't know what I'm allergic to, but it seems like refined sugar or something like that, I am suffering some sort of allergic reaction from it. So I have tried to limit that as well. Sugar is not completely bad for you though. So I'm not saying sugar is bad. I'm just saying for me, I try to reduce it. And that pretty much sums up, I know I was talking fast, it's because I have 1 minute left of storage, but that pretty much sums up my month of January, the things I did well, the things I need to improve on. And yeah, I just want to take you guys through kind of what my life has been looking up like and just give you guys an update. I'm feeling much better. I know in my last video I mentioned that I was feeling a little burnt out, but I'm feeling a lot better. I've had a really good mood day today, so I'm feeling pretty good. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.